Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. Since I was just a little boy, I'd like to roam the hills, and to hear wild stories about the Indians was my biggest thrill. I'd shout and yell and holler like them. I wore moccasins on my feet, and I'd make believe I was under a teepee every time I went to sleep. My hair was jet black and I was 21, lots of pretty girls around, but the pale-faced maidens didn't thrill me none around my Cochise County hometown. Son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. One day I went to the reservation, and there by a shallow creek was a beautiful Indian fetching water, and I just had to speak. She smiled at me, then quickly left, but the next day she returned, and it wasn't very long till I told her how the love in my heart burned. Son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do what I say. I told my daddy I'd found a girl who meant the world to me, and tomorrow I'd ask the Indian chief for the hand of noble Lee. Dad's trembling lips spoke softly as he told me of my life. Then he said I could never take this maiden for my wife. Son, the white man and Indian were fighting when you were born, and a brave called Yellow Sun scalped my little boy. So I stole you to get even for what he'd done. Though you're a full-blooded Indian, son, I love you as much as my own little feller that's dead. And son, Nova Lee is your sister. And that's why I've always said, son, don't go near the Indians, please stay away. Son, don't go near the Indians, please do.
Look, shoot, moogie, mushy doggy, oh, look, shoot, moogie, yeah. Mean son, don't go near the Eskimos, please do what I say.
My daddy was working for the weather station a little bit north of Nome, and I grew up in that frozen country where the nights are 6 months long. I used to play like I was an Eskimo. I put whale oil on my hair, and every night I would beg my folks, let me sleep in the frigid air.
Look, shoot, moogie, mushy doggy, oh, look, shoot, moogie, yeah. I mean, son, don't go near the Eskimos, please do what I say.
I was 17 and my voice was changing, but the girls didn't thrill me none, 'cause I longed to go see an Eskimo on the banks of the old Yukon. One night I slipped from my daddy's house a little bit north of Nome. I knew that I could be back by morning, 'cause the nights are 6 months long.
Look, shoot, moogie, mushy doggy, oh, look, shoot, moogie, yeah. It means son, don't go near the Eskimos, please do what I say.
And there she was, sitting on a chunk of ice, eating a frozen fish and dipping her friskies in whale blubber. And I said, "Ooga, suga, mushka," which means the love in my heart is burning. And she said, "Suga, mushka, noshka," and that means, "Back up, buddy, you're melting the ice." I went back home and I told my daddy about this maiden fair, and how I felt I would like to melt the icicles in her hair. Dad's trembling lips turned purple and his breath began to freeze. It was then he told me I could never rub noses with pretty little Umshogni. Son, when you were born, the white man and the Eskimo, well, they were having a lot of wild parties together. And an Eskimo named Pie-Eye, that's right, son, a pie-eyed Eskimo, froze my little boy and made an icicle out of him. So I stole you to get even. I was going to make a fudge sickle out of you. But I raised you like you were my very own. And I've loved you like the cold-blooded little Eskimo that you are. So you see, son, you can never rub noses with Umshogni. No, it's not because she's your sister. But son, Umshogni has got the coldest nose in Alaska. And that's why I've always said, Ugh-shug-moogie, mushy doggy, oh, ugh-shug-moogie, ain't